This is the story of a woman who spent her entire life living for others. A daughter who obeyed. A wife who endured. A mother who sacrificed. Until one ordinary day became the moment she finally chose herself. This emotional journey explores silent pain, emotional neglect, self-betrayal, and the quiet courage it takes to stop surviving and start living. A story for anyone who has ever felt invisible, unheard, or forgotten. If you have ever lived for everyone except yourself. If you have ever felt guilty for wanting more. This story will stay with you. And if you are a story lover, you are on the right channel. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and stay with us for more true emotional stories. Now I start the story. She was 46 years old when she realized she had never truly made a decision for herself. Not once. Her life looked complete from the outside. A stable marriage. Adult children. A respectable home. A woman who never complained. But inside, she felt like a guest in her own life. She had learned early that love meant sacrifice. That being good meant being quiet. That strong women do not ask. They endure. As a child she was praised for obedience. For helping. For understanding. For not being difficult. No one noticed that she learned how to disappear. She married young. Not because she was deeply in love. But because it was expected. Because everyone said he was a good man. Because it felt safer to say yes than to ask herself what she wanted. Her husband was not cruel. Which made everything harder to explain. He was distant. Dismissive. Emotionally unavailable. Her opinions were tolerated. Her feelings minimized. Her needs postponed whenever she tried to speak. She was told she was overthinking. Overreacting. Being dramatic. So she stopped speaking. Years passed. She became the reliable one. The listener. The fixer. The woman everyone leaned on. But no one ever leaned into her. She raised children. Put dreams on pause. Then quietly buried them. She told herself this is what adulthood looks like. This is what being responsible means. Until one morning changed everything. It was nothing dramatic. No fight. No betrayal. Just a mirror. She caught her reflection while brushing her hair. And for the first time, she did not recognize the woman staring back. Her eyes looked tired. Not from age. From silence. Something broke open inside her. Not loudly, but deeply. She asked herself a question she had never allowed before. What do I want? The question terrified her. Because she did not know the answer. That day she noticed everything. How often she apologized. How rarely she laughed. How invisible she felt even in a crowded room. She realized she had spent decades choosing peace over truth. Comfort over honesty. Others over herself. And it had cost her everything. The guilt came quickly. Good women do not think like this. Good mothers do not want space. Good wives do not feel empty. But another voice rose beneath the guilt. A quieter, braver voice. You are allowed to exist. She started with small rebellions. Saying no without explaining. Taking walks alone. Turning down invitations without guilt. Each no felt terrifying. Then freeing. Her husband noticed. Asked what had changed. She said nothing. Because for the first time, she did not feel the need to justify herself. The distance between them grew. Not because she was leaving, but because she was finally present with herself. One evening she said the words she had swallowed for years. I am not happy. He looked surprised. Then uncomfortable. He said, I thought you were fine. That sentence changed her forever. She understood then. That being quiet had never protected her. It had only protected everyone else. Choosing herself did not mean destroying her life. It meant finally honoring it. She chose therapy. She chose honesty. She chose rest. She chose her voice. Some people left. Some relationships changed. Some doors closed. But for the first time, she felt light. She slept better. Breathed deeper. Smiled without forcing it. She was no longer trying to earn her place. She already belonged. The day she chose herself was not loud. No applause. No celebration. Just a woman standing still. Finally listening to her own heart. And that was enough. If you are listening to this, and you feel selfish for wanting more, remember this. Choosing yourself is not abandonment. It is survival. You are not too late. You are right on time.